Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You're welcome back once again to another session of our Arabic class titled Speak Arabic Like the Natives in 6 months. Learn and speak Arabic like natives in 6 months. In this lesson, this is lesson 6, module 5. In this lesson, we'll be talking about Al-Ma'rifah, or basically other types of Ma'rifah that we have. In the previous lessons, if you have not seen the previous lessons, try to see lesson 5, 4, and 3. We talked about Ma'rifah, some types of Ma'rifah. We talked about Al-Muhalla bil-Alf wal-Lam, adding Alif Lam to a Nakra word to make it become a Ma'rifah. Ma'rifah is a definite noun. Nakra is an indefinite noun. So we said on the Ma'rifah, there are 6 categories of nouns. We talked about Alif Lam. When you add Alif Lam to a Nakra word, because it becomes a Ma'rifah. For example, if you say Baytun, which is a Nakra word, a house, and you say Al-Baytu, becomes the house. So you change Nakra to a Ma'rifah by adding Alif Lam. That's one of them. Now, we also talked about briefly about Ism al-Ishara. هذا هذه. All these are Ma'rifah. Now, in this lesson, we'll look at few more, probably 2 more types of Al-Ma'rifah. The first one we're going to be looking at is proper nouns. Al-Ism al-Alam. Ism al-Alam. Please repeat. Ism al-Alam. Very good. Ism al-Alam. Or simply Al-Alam. That's a proper noun. We understand that in English, proper noun is also a definite noun. So what's a proper noun? This includes names of people, places, specific names of people, countries, things. Even, for example, if you say London, London is the name of a country. So it starts with a capital letter. It's a Ma'rifah. It's a definite noun in English. Names of cities, names of things. Mississippi is the name of a sea. Okay, so it's not different than what we have in Arabic. Ism al-Alam. Okay, so your names of other people, for example, Umar, Fatima, Zaid, okay, Ahmed, Muhammad, Nigeria, Mecca, Pakistan, Hind, and so on and so forth. All of these, they are names of the Ism al-Alam, Asma'ul Alam. Alright. Something is very important about Ism al-Alam. It actually could take a tanween. And the fact that it takes a tanween does not rule it out from being in Ma'rifah. It's still a Ma'rifah. So, we have also looked in the previous lesson how to form a nominal sentence, Jumla Ismiya, by combining simply a Nakra, a Ma'rifah, and a Nakra. While the Ma'rifah is going to be the Mubtada, the subject, and the Nakra will be, it will be your Nakra, which is Khabar. If that is taken, let's look at some examples here. Nigeria balad. Nigeria is a country. Nigeria is Mubtada in this case and is Ma'rifah. Baladun is a Nakra. Makkatu jamilatun. Makkah is beautiful. Umar talibun. Umarun talibun. Ahmadu jamil. Muhammadun Rasulullah. You see, these are simple nominal sentences that we have. So just combine any proper noun you have, Ism al-Alam, and you combine it with a Nakra. You have a meaningful Jumla Ismiyah. We'll move on to the next type of Al-Ma'rifah. This type is pronouns. Pronouns. Or we say الضمائر. الضمائر. If this understood, let's look at pronoun. Pronouns also in English, they are definite nouns. So الضمائر in Arabic are also definite noun. The معرفة. Arabic is number oriented, the same way it is gender oriented. So you have singular, you have dual, and of course you have plural. Now let's look at plural, singular pronouns. Singular pronouns. We have just 5 of them. So huwa, we start with huwa, and huwa is the third person masculine. Third person masculine. المفرد الغائب المذكر. Okay, third person masculine المفرد الغائب المذكر. We have here, which is she. المفرد الغائب المؤنث. That's singular feminine. Third person singular feminine. And we have المتكلم. That's the first person. أنا, I. We have أنت, you. المخاطب المذكر. And we have أنت, المفرد المخاطب المؤنث. That's the second person feminine. أنت, أنتِ. So let's say it again. هو, هي, أنا, أنت, أنتِ. So these are the singular pronouns that we have. If this is understood, we'll look at some exercises and some examples based on these pronouns. Now let's look at, before we go there to that point, let's look at dual pronouns. ضمائر التثنية. Dual pronouns. In Arabic, we have dual. However, in English, we just have singular and plural, while the plural starts from 2 upwards. In Arabic, plural starts from 3 upwards. Now let's look at this. ضمائر التثنية. نحن, we. That is the first person, المتكلم. Okay, المتكلم. The first person, 2 people talking, whether masculine or feminine. We say نحن, we. Second person, أنتما, you, both male and female. أنتما. And then the third person is هما, they. This is just 3. هما for both male and female. أنتما for both male and female. نحن for both male and female, 2 people. Now let's look at the plural pronouns. نحن, that's the first person, we, from 3 and above, whether male or female. You say we, نحن. Then for plural, الجمع الغائب المذكر. الجمع المذكر الغائب, third person masculine, plural. You say هم. أولئك هم المفلحون. هم, you say هم, they. For feminine, you say هن. Please repeat after me. هن. That's for female. هن. Beautiful. Now let's look at, if you're talking to people in front of you, more than 2 people in front of you. الجمع المخاطب. الجمع المخاطب المذكر. أنتم. أنتم. You, that's for masculine. And for feminine, you say أنتن. أنتن. You had noon and niswa. Take note. For plural masculine, feminine, you have a noon. هن. أنتن. هن for they, feminine, plural. And أنتن for you, feminine, plural. Alright. So taking of these, try to memorize them and understand their usages. Now, we've looked at 3 the three types of pronouns that we have with respect to number. We look at single, the mufrad, the dual, muthanna, and of course the jamu', the plural. Now this set of pronouns, they are called ضمائر الرفع. ضمائر الرفع. That is, these are pronouns that are subjective or nominative pronouns. They are. Why do we say they are nominative pronouns? Because they can be used to start a sentence, a nominal sentence. They can become a noun head, a subject. We can also call them الضمائر المتصلة. الضمائر المنفصلة. الضمائر المنفصلة. I'm going to correct that. الضمائر المنفصلة. Okay, very well. الضمائر المنفصلة. المنفصلة. Okay, good. Detached pronouns, meaning pronouns, independent pronouns in another sentence, in another terminology, they can stand on their own. That's why we call them الضمائر المنفصلة. They can stand on their own. They can be used as mubtada or as a doer, al-fa'il, of a verbal sentence. Now let's look at some examples of jumla ismiya, singular pronoun in a jumla ismiya. Singular pronoun in a jumla ismiya. Now let's look at that. أنا مسلم. أنا مسلم. أنا is مبتدأ. Muslim is khabar. أنا مسلم. I'm Muslim. Masculine. أنا مسلمة. I'm a Muslim. For feminine. أنت جميل. You are handsome or beautiful. Or you are fine. For masculine. And for feminine, say أنت جميلة. أنت جميلة. You are beautiful. For female. هو طالب. That's third person masculine. He is a student. هو طالب. He is a student. Huwa can also be used for something that is not living, and in that case it translated as it. So we say هو مفتاح. For someone who asks you a question, ما هذا? What is this? You say هو مفتاح. It's a key. And for feminine, هي طالبة. هي طالبة. Okay, she is a student. And for a feminine, things that is not living, you say هي سيارة. هي سيارة. It is a car. It is a car. Okay, so if that is taken, let's look at some examples with dual pronouns. Dual pronouns. The application is what matters. Try to learn this application. If you're just seeing this video for the first time, ensure to subscribe and turn on the notification button and ensure to comment and share to others so that you can learn and speak Arabic in 6 months. If you follow these guidelines, you will have what you need to speak Arabic in 6 months, inshallah. And watch out for our dinner talk every Saturday, where we treat Nurul Durusul Lugha, which is Medina book. Okay, let's move on. Example with dual pronouns. We have هما طالبان. هما طالبان. In the previous videos, we have talked about how to form a dual noun. A dual noun by simply adding alif and noon. We've also talked about how to form a plural pronoun, plural nouns by adding, we have two types of plural, where we discuss the free and sound masculine plural, Jamal Salim, Al-Mu'annith, Al-Mudhakkar. Please see previous videos, lesson 5 or lesson 4, to learn about this procedure, how to form a nominal, how to form a dual noun from a singular noun. So you had alif and nun. طالب, you had alif and nun becomes طالبان. So for two students, you say هما طالبان. They are two students. هما طالبتان. The same thing for feminine. They are two feminine students. هما دولابان. Basically, they are two wheels. In some cases, or rarely, دولاب could also be used to mean cupboard. However, the most common word is khazana or khizana. Alright, so huma dulaban, they are two wheels. Alright, and of course, ajalatun could also mean wheels. Huma ajalatani. These are taken. Alright, now let's move on to number 4. We have antuma rajulani. You two are men. You two are men. Antuma rajulan. Antuma rajulan. Okay? Antuma rajulan. You are two men. You are two men. Okay? Antuma imra'atani. You are two women. Antuma imra'atani. Antuma imra'atani. You are two women. We are Muslims, two feminine Muslims. Nahnu muslimatani for feminine. Nahnu muslimani for masculine. Nahnu muslimani. So please take note of these examples. Now let's look at examples with plural pronouns. Hum muslimun. Hum muslimun. That's for third person, masculine, plural. They are Muslims. Hum muslimun. For feminine, we say hunna muslimatun. Hunna muslimatun. They are Muslims. Antum muallimun. Plural. Second person plural. Antum muallimun. You are teachers. Masculine. Antunna muallimat. You are two feminine. You are teachers. Many teachers. Masculine. 3 or more. Feminine rather. Antunna muallimat. Number 5. Nahnu masrurun. We are happy. Nahnu masrurun. We are happy. 6. Nahnu masruratun. Nahnu masruratun. We are happy. That's for feminine. First person feminine. Alright, so we look at a simple classwork. You have to translate the following. Singular pronouns. We have sentences with singular pronouns. How do you say I am new for masculine? I am new for feminine. He is handsome, masculine. She is beautiful for feminine. It is a house. It is a car. You are a doctor. You are a doctor. You are a teacher for feminine. Are you a Muslim? Masculine. Are you a Muslim? For feminine. Is she a doctor? For masculine. For feminine, actually. Is it a bucket? Or pail or fetcher? Use the word dalwun, actually. So you use appropriate pronoun in this case. Now let's look at another one. So you're going to work on dual sentence. Dual sentence. Alright, dual sentence. Nominal sentence. So how do you say they are two fathers? They are two fathers. We'll look at how to later on look at how to form dual of some nouns that are called Asma'u al-Khamsa. Alright? Asma'u al-Khamsa. So how do you say they are two fathers? You are two mothers. Okay? How do you say all of this? All right. They are two sisters. All right, sisters. Okay. We are two friends. You do this for separately for masculine, and of course, yes, for feminine. Okay, number 5, we can talk about are you two teachers? Are you teachers? That's for masculine, and yes, of course, for feminine separately. Okay, if that taken, let's look at plural sentence. Plural sentence. You translate all of this. Translate, and you translate the following to translate. Okay, so how do you say they are? Yeah, how do you say they are? In this case, it's going to be plural. Okay, they are teachers. That's plural feminine. Plural feminine and masculine. So I'm expecting 2 answers here, A and B. All right. 2, you can talk about you are the principals. Yeah, the principals of the school. The principals. Okay. Principals, yes, for masculine, and of course for feminine. I'm expecting another 2 answers here. So of course, yes, we can have another expression. Are you the are you the sellers? Are you the sellers? So it's gonna be for both masculine and of course for feminine. So I'm expecting 2 answers here. In this, you're submitting 6 statements, and here, of course, yes, you have both that requires you to do for masculine and feminine at the same time. So please submit your answers to the comment section. If you have any problem, ensure to ask. Ensure to subscribe to our channel, and of course click on the bell button and share for others to learn. See you in our next class. Barakallahu fikum.